a sudden, I hear this noise. And I look back, and all this smoke coming out of the engine, and it's just smoking like crazy. And he hurried up and shut off the engine. He opened up the engine doors, and smoke's pouring out of there. I'm like, oh God, here we go. Anyway, I had to call a tow. So we're out in the middle of the channel, anchored out, waiting for the tow. And we get towed back up there to Fort Pierce, because that's where we were the closest to, right near the marina I was going to. Get towed back up there where I was trying to get out of. And he says there's water coming in the bilge. Something with the bellows. I'm like, great. So we tie up, and he said he'd check on it during the night because the water was filling up the bilge. The next day he called me, he said I need new bellows in it. And I looked up, and it looked like people had to pay about $1,200 for them. And when he was working on the boat, he kept trying, with the batteries to see if they were dead or what. He kept like turning the key like to see if the boat would start. Now I know you're not supposed to do that. I know a motor has to be in water to run. I said, don't you do that to my motor. He said, it won't hurt it. I said, yep. I even looked up on the internet. I hunted, I searched, and 9 out of 10 people said, do not, what they call, bump the engine. That'll ruin your water impeller. And I said, don't do that to my boat. He said, I said, I don't care. Do not do that to my engine. No more. No more. And I almost took the key. I should have taken the key afterthought. I should have taken the key. Well, anyway, on this test drive, while the engine was blowing smoke, is the water impeller went. Just what I suspected. And the bellows. Well, okay, that was something different. But the water impeller, I kept telling them not to bump that engine because of the water impeller. So I said, you know what? I want the marina. I want the marina to work on this, not you. I want the marina. And I called the mechanic at the marina. I said, do not let him touch my boat. I want you working on it, okay? So he said, okay. He said, I got it pulled out. It's on your trailer. I said, it's on my trailer. He says, yeah. Peter, that's the guy that worked on my boat, said to put it on your trailer. I said, Peter said put it on my trailer. Oh, okay. Well, all right, fine. So anyway, he called me back, said I need the impeller and I need the bellows. And I said, okay, and his prices were higher than, I had looked up. Anyway, I called and gave him a couple days, and I called. He says, well, Peter's working on your water impeller. I said, Peter? What is Peter doing on my engine? He goes, well, he said he owed you some money. I said, well, yeah, I gave him all this money, and he didn't do a lot of nothing with my boat. To paint the bottom and turn around the rope. He goes, so I let him put in your water impeller. He's working on it. Okay, well, for 3 days, Peter's working on my water impeller. I look up on the internet. People are saying 1.5 hours to 3 hours. I went and I called the Mercury dealer here in Stewart. I said, I need a new water impeller. How long does it take? He says, 3 hours. Okay, so Peter's working on it up there in Fort Pierce. It's taking him 3 days. That's why I don't want him working on my engine. He's like a trainee. So I called the guy at the marina. I said, why is Peter working on my engine? I don't want him doing the work on my engine. Okay. He owed you some money, and I let him put a new impeller. I won't let him do any more work. I said, okay, good. So anyway, it took a while. for them to fix what's wrong on the boat. The bellows, they had to take out off the stern drive. And I looked this stuff up. I looked the bellows up, and it said you should replace the throttle cable when you put in new bellows. And so I called them, and they go, yeah, we're working on it. Your stern drive's off, but there's a big hole in the back there on one of the brackets that put your stern drive on, and it's like $6,000 worth of part. I'm like, what? Are you crazy? Well, if you take it anywhere else, they'll tell you that's what it needs. I said, well, put some glue on it or something, fill up that hole. I'm not paying the $6,000 for a bracket. So I looked up on the internet and found out there's this kit that's made just for that. That it's fiberglass and resin to fill the hole. So I called them up. And they go, but Peter goes. Peter, it said, he'll fix it for free. And I said, oh, what are you going to use? I said, there's a kit for it with fiber. He said, resin. I said, well, there's a kit for fiberglass and resin. Are you going to use fiberglass and resin? Yes. So he said he would. I said, okay, fine. Fix the hole. So they fixed the hole. And they fixed the bellows. And the mechanic said to me, well, I had some trouble with the throttle cable, so I had to replace it. I said to him, well, you're supposed to replace the throttle cable when you place the bellows. He goes, yeah. I said, well, good. I'm glad you did. So, you know, they think I'm stupid or something, but I look this stuff up, you know. I know how to use Google. So, anyway, then they went to put it back together, and he said they had a hard time getting it apart. Anyway, they told me they painted the engine because it needed it. They painted it all black. He says otherwise it would have corroded and been no good in the salt water. So they painted everything. He says $1,200 job. I'm throwing it in. I said, really? Okay, you throwing in a $1,200 job. That means you must have tagged it on somewhere else. But they threw in a $1,200 paint the engine job. So they were dilly down along again, just like Peter was. And I said, you know what? I got somebody coming to pick it up Saturday. I need it done by Saturday. No problem. We'll have it by Saturday. I says, okay, I'll be up Saturday morning. I'll go up. I pay somebody to go up so they can pick up the boat on the trailer. I get up there, and the stern drive isn't even on. And the guy that was gonna trailer it for me says, they're not done. I'm like, yeah, I see that. So he was a little off at me, and mechanic who didn't want us, you know, just hanging around looking at him. He's like, you know what? When I'm done, I'll have a guy trailer it down to Jensen Beach for you and put it in the water for you. I said, okay. So the guy that was gonna pick it up said he would meet me at Jensen because I had a car full of stuff. My car was loaded with stuff to put in the boat. But I need help because of my back and my shoulders. He says, call me when you get down to Jensen, and I will help you. I'll meet you over there and help you get the stuff out, and we'll get you anchored out. I said, okay. Because I didn't have any money left to go to the marina. By the time I got done up there, you're talking $9,000 down the drain up there between painting the bottom of the boat and all the work that had to be done on it. So I said, okay. So I'm up there hanging out, waiting for them to get the engine back together. They finally get it back together. And Peter had put on a new hub on the trailer. He charged me $270 for that. And I'm following the guy down from Port Pierce to Jensen Beach to put it in at the boat ramp. All of a sudden, I hear this loud noise. And he had like a diesel truck, and I'm like, is that his truck or is that the trailer? This loud scraping, like metal noise. And it got louder and louder and louder, and then all of a sudden that hub popped right off, bounced across the road, onto the sidewalk, rolled down the sidewalk, and landed right there on the sidewalk across from a condominium. I was like, oh man, great. I'm trying to honk my horn, get his attention. He's driving down the road with one wheel missing. It's a good thing it's got more than one axle. And he didn't hear me, and we get to the ramp, and I'm like, you lost something way back there, about 5 miles back. And he's like, holy, you know. And I said, yeah, that's Peter's new hub. He goes, you're kidding me. I said, nope, brand new hub, same wheel. That fell off. He charged me $280 for a brand new one. Just fell off again. It's my kind of luck. This is how things have been going. So I said, can you pick up that hub on your way back and deliver this whole trailer and hub to Peter and tell him he did not do a good job to redo? He says, yeah, definitely. So the other guy met me here, and we got the boat out here where I'm at right now, anchored out. And I said, I'm just gonna sit here a bit and get to know the boat, you know. And got all the stuff on the boat. So it took me, a couple of weeks to get things put away. I had a brand new microwave for the boat. And I had all kinds of stuff from my condominium, I had a crock pot and a George Foreman grill, all this stuff I can use, like, when I'm at the marina, on power. And, I'm anchored out here at the causeway. So